In this episode of I Tried It, I'm going to test this video that claims that he made $300,000 with a crazy niche using an easy AI method. In this video, we're going to talk about my entire process, if this worked, and if you should even waste your time. So make sure you watch this entire video if you want to learn a new way to potentially make money online. Hi, my name is Alston Godbolt with alstongodbolt.com. I create content to actually help you make money online and not just to put money into my own pockets. And if you want to be added to this globe, simply reply or comment down below with your city, state, province, country, and I'll get you pinned. All right, so as I mentioned, what we're gonna do today is we're gonna take a look at this video. This video claims that there's a crazy niche out there that can make nice, easy money with AI. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Now, before we get going, let me say this. In general, I do like Marcus Campbell, the affiliate marketing dude. I probably messed up his name. I watch a lot of his videos. People ask me all the time, who do I watch? Who do I follow? And this is one of them. I really like his content. It's both engaging and entertaining. I'm not so much on the entertainment. I really like the information that he provides. Anyway, now that I have that out of the way, let's talk about this process. What he claims in this video is that we should sell emojis through Instagram and other places and make money. So that's exactly what I set out to do. Let's talk about my process. So the first thing that you have to do is you have to go out and find emoji keywords. I use a paid keyword research tool called Ahrefs, and I just typed in emoji, as you can see. And then if you look, the term emoji and the subterms are searched over 10 million times per month, and there are over 760,000 keywords. So there's potentially a lot of opportunity out there if you do it correctly. So that's step number one. Now I know people are gonna say, Ahrefs is too expensive. Is there a free alternative? I tried doing the exact same thing in Answer the Public, and I got completely different information. Now, one of them popped up, I think it said star emoji. So there is a big difference between using free tools and paid tools. Free tools are going to give you, I would say, random information. It's going to give you information that's potentially not on target, whereas with paid tools, it tells you everything. So while free tools can be nice and you don't spend any money, you're going to be spending more time trying to get the answers that you're looking for. If we look at this, none of this is really something that we can use. Emoji for hug, I guess we could just do hug emoji, but this is going to take more time. With using paid tools, and I'm not a sponsor for Ahrefs or any other paid keyword research tool out there, I can just copy this like thumbs up emoji and move on to the next step. So free tools aren't always free. You're going to be spending time and money. If we look, some of this stuff is way off base and not useful at all. Some of this stuff can work, but that is step number one, is to go out and find your keywords. Step number two is to sign up for Midjourney to have the emojis actually created. And the cool thing is that Midjourney has a free version and a paid version. I'm using the paid version so I can sell them. If you use the free version of Discord or the free version of Midjourney, it says that you can't sell them. You're not authorized to sell them. Also, if you use the free version of Midjourney, everybody can see what you're doing and everybody can essentially download your art that you're creating. So if we head on over to Discord, which is where Midjourney is housed, I simply will put in the keyword that we found. So I'm going to do prompt, which is the prompt that you have to put, imagine thumbs up emoji, and then I just hit enter. The cool thing about this is it's going to work in the background. It's going to do everything for us. We can sit back, relax, and have a sip of coffee. But the smarter thing to do is, while this is working, go over to ChatGPT and enter in this prompt. Answer questions as an expert in Etsy marketing. Write Etsy description for, and then our keyword, which in this case is a thumbs up emoji. The product will include 4 PSD files and 4 PNG files of different thumbs up emoji designs. Include that the emojis, changes here, include the emojis, the thumbs up emoji include a transparent background for, I don't know what that's supposed to be, used for all online and offline purposes. Also include 13 tags for the listing, include tags in description, and make description SEO friendly. So we're going to hit enter here and it's going to do its job. The cool thing is we can sit back and relax and wait for this to get done writing. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take this little paragraph here, this Etsy description, and we're gonna paste it right into Etsy. okay? And oh, by the way, I have a link in Etsy to 40 free listings. Usually it costs like 20 cents to list on Etsy. I'm gonna put a link down there where you can actually list for free. You get 40 free, I get 40 free, everybody wins, all right? So by now, we should be done with our AI rendering. If we take a look, this is what we get. If you don't like it, you can actually hit this little reverse sign to redo everything. Let's assume that we like it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually make individual versions of this, of these images, okay? And so I'm just going to do that. And now what we need to do is we need to download these images to our computer. So we're just going to I'm going to click on this, right click, save image, and then I'm going to save this under a folder. I believe we used thumbs up, like this, hit create. And now we're actually going to, we're going to save these to our computer. So we're just gonna go back through. I'm gonna save these real quick. All right, great. So now I have these on my computer and we can take a look at them. The next step is to actually make them transparent, because that's gonna be a great selling point for these products. All right, so as you can see, I have them on my computer just like this. The next step is to open a software to actually make them transparent. Now there's a few ways to do it. Again, you can try the free route or you can use the paid route. The paid route that I use is a software called Affinity Photo. Now it is $50, it's a one-time charge. It's not like Photoshop where you have to pay every single month, but this is a software that I use to create my thumbnails, to do any of these types of editing things. And it's actually basically just like Photoshop. However, you don't pay the monthly charge. So the next step essentially is to open these up with Affinity Photo. You can try using something like Photopia if you want to do something online. Now what I'll do here is I'm going to unlock this, I'm going to rasterize it. Now if you look at this, this looks just like Photoshop. And oh, by the way, you can actually, you can save these as Photoshop photos, which is really cool. And then we are simply just going to basically cut out the outside. We're going to cut out everything in the white, and then we want to save this as both a PNG file and as well as a PSD. Now PSD stands for, it's a Photoshop file, so people that have Photoshop can use this, which is an additional selling point. So I'm just going to show you real quick what to do here on this one, and you're going to simply replicate it. So I'm just going to delete that, and now you can see, because it has a checkered background, essentially that the background is transparent. So what I would do now is I'm first going to go deselect, and then I'm going to export this as first a Photoshop file. But before I do that, let me just make sure that my document is going to have a transparent background. That's checked, so that's great. I'm going to export this as a PSD file, export, and I'm actually going to create a new folder. I'm going to create a new folder in my smiley face, or my thumbs up, new folder, and I'm going to call this PSD. So I'm going to create, and then I'm going to save this as a PSD file. If we look at this, you can see I now have a PSD file. I would do that for each one of these, and then I would save it again as a PNG file so that it has the transparent background. Okay, great. So now that we have that, what we would need to do is we would need to take our PSD folder and our PNG folder, and we would need to zip them up because we're going to upload them right into Etsy. So to do that on a Mac, I'm just going to click right click, and I'm going to click compress. And just like that, I would upload this right into Etsy. So now that we have that, and one other quick thing we should do is I'm just going to show you, I would add a watermark. So I'm going to do something like, I'll just say watermark like this. I think I spelled watermark wrong, but that's fine. And I'm going to change this to that, and then paste this across so that people can't just download my stuff. All right, so I'm going to change it to 40% so that it's slightly visible. And then again, I would use this as my my mock-up. Okay, and I'll show you what I mean in just a second. So I'm going to export this as a PNG file. Export, and then I'm just going to put mock so that we know what to do. Click save, and away we go. Now the next step, head on over to Etsy and upload this file. Okay, we're going to create a listing, and then we're going to potentially make money from it. So again, I know this is a longer video. However, I want to show you the step-by-step process because there'll be people that say, Alston, you didn't show the step-by-step process, so I don't know what to do, and I don't want to figure it out for myself, and I want somebody to hold my hand. Anyway, so I'm going to come over to listings, and I'm going to click on Add Listing. Now, from here, I am going to just copy and paste my ChatGPT information as well as my my digital product. So I'm going to come over here to ChatGPT, and I'm going to copy thumbs up emoji design pack. Copy this, put it right into the Etsy shop. Paste just like that. And then I'm just going to answer the questions. I'm going to literally answer the questions. It's nothing more difficult than that. And then once you get through this entire process, you are going to come all the way down to the bottom and you are going to upload your digital file. Okay? Drag and drop it, do whatever you need to do. And then for our photo, take our mock-up that we just created and we would put it here. Okay? Now, the way that I do it is I will make the primary mockup because it has a picture of all four of them, and then the individual ones go into the other slots, okay? So once you're done with that, you click publish, and then that's it. That is all you have to do, essentially, for this side hustle video, whatever. All right, so before I continue, what do you think happened? Do you think I made money, or do you think I wasted my time? I can tell you for sure that I didn't make $300,000 from this opportunity simply because of the timing. I uploaded my first emoji July 13th. Today is August 5th. Now that I've kind of drawn this out to get your feedback, let's take a look. So, as I mentioned, I uploaded my this emoji, the shocked emoji, on July 13th. I earned one sale on, I believe this is like August 1st or 2nd. So does this work? Yes, this works if you are consistently uploading, okay? I was fortunate enough to upload this one emoji and got a result. I'm selling it for $2.99, as you can see. So does this work? Yes, this works, and you can be successful with it if you follow the steps. Now, what I recommend is that you watch this video a couple times just to make sure that you've got it down pat, but this can be something that works. Now, $2.99 isn't obviously $300,000, but I think that if I uploaded one or two of these every single day, obviously I'm going to increase my chances of being successful. So as you can see, August 3rd, I actually got a sale. Now, this is actually really good conversion. 2 visits, 1 sale. Usually you're looking at conversions of maybe 10, 20, 30%, but this is promising, guys. What I look for when I create content and try to make money online, I'm looking for signs of success. And uploading this essentially 2 weeks ago and having 2 visits and 1 sale, this is obviously a sign of success. So this is something that you can do. This is something that you should try. Oh, by the way, I've got a bonus for you. I have a site called PLR Repository. In that, I create digital products for you to download and have access to. I think it's the 2nd or 3rd link in the description. What I will be doing this month is I will be creating emojis and putting them in the PLR design pack so that you actually will have access to these emojis that you could put right into Etsy. So if you want to skip the amount of time it takes to create this stuff, you can go over to the PLR repository website. It's a one-time charge, a one-time fee, and you'll get access to not only all of the digital products that are already there, you'll actually have access to all of the updates. Now, the updates actually include about 3 to 5 new digital products every single month, and this month I will be uploading 5 different emojis that you can download and sell. Now, if you want to take this a step further, you could create a blog or a website and sell your emojis through your website, or you could point them to your Etsy account and then sell them through Etsy. But in summary, this works. If you want done for you emojis, check out my PLR repository. I'll be adding in 5 new emojis this month so that you can take advantage of this opportunity. So now that you know that this does work, watch this video next because YouTube says it will help you grow your online business.